Harvest has been celebrated in churches and schools across UK. This year, beyond COVID-19, we see how people are struggling. As One Vision, we have created a Harvest community event across Watford. We ask the community to bring their donation. It doesn't matter what group they belong to, or what race, or what religion they are. We all came together today and we brought donation to help the most in need.
It's an absolute delight to be here today for the Harvest Festival, organised by One Vision and working with so many other community organisations. The Harvest today brings the community together to help the community, and I think it's been just one of many examples of how the community in Watford have come together to help those in need at the time that they really did need support, but also how we can build on that for the future. I'm very hopeful that the Harvest Festival this year is not just a one-off, but actually a new model for how we look at bringing people together at this time of the year for not just years to come, but hopefully for decades, and perhaps, who knows, even centuries to come.
Harvest time is that time of the year that we have an opportunity to express our gratitude to God, our thankfulness to God for the way He has blessed us so bountifully. Harvest time is also another opportunity for us to interact with the community, because it's at that time that we can share with the community the goodness of God. And so when you consider all the fruits and vegetables that God in His mercy has blessed us with, it's a way to say thank you to God for your goodness towards us. And we have this privilege of going out and sharing this with those within our community.
I'm the High Sheriff of Hertfordshire, and I'm also a farmer. So I fully understand the merits of Harvest Festival because I help with the production of food and produce across the land and bring it forward at the harvest time. Harvest is the most important time in the year for agriculture and farming. It is a time when we produce our goods, and it is a time when we fill our barns with produce to live off through the year. I'm particularly delighted to be here today to share this special harvest celebration with One Vision, and I'm very grateful to be given the opportunity to join you.
Harvest is a wonderful time. It's a time to give thanks. You know, when I look behind me, I see these wonderful products, these wonderful foods, and we're very fortunate to live in a country where we have an abundance of food, abundance. But I think there'd always be need in the community, always be someone who needs help. So I think this is something we should do definitely on an annual basis. So I want to give God thanks for what He's doing for us, how He's leading us, how He's guiding us, how He's directing us, and how this marvellous work can continue.
My name is Councillor Asif Khan, and can I just congratulate One Vision and the Seventh-day Adventist Church for organising this great Harvest Day. It represents such an important concept, not just in faith where they are grateful to God for the produce that's been produced, but also it's a way of bringing communities together where they donate and give food that can be spread to the most vulnerable in our town. It's something that should be done annually, bringing more communities together of all different faiths and non-faith, where they can actually spread the goodness and to the wider society and also to the less vulnerable. And I do support this to be an annual event.
I am so pleased to be here today, to be invited by Enoch and the One Vision team to celebrate Harvest. Now this, to me, is a true act of God. This is how we bring people together, communities together, to share food, to appreciate life, and to share the love in the community. This is a fantastic project. This should continue every year. So I'm delighted that I'm surrounded by people who care in our community, who are representatives of our community as well. So I wish everyone a fantastic harvest, enjoy the food and share the love.
Why Harvest Festival? This has been celebrated by the Seventh-day Adventist Church for decades to celebrate God's goodness at the end of summer, to show gratitude to Him who's given us the light, the water and the growth for us to nourish our bodies, but also much deeper and wider. It is about all the other blessings that God brings to us to remind us of God's goodness. I believe that we should celebrate this every year. And this year here on the grounds of Stanborough Park Church, we are celebrating it differently. The whole community is together with the One Vision project driving this, where people from different religious backgrounds, political backgrounds, people from the communities are coming together to celebrate Harvest Festival, where they're bringing all the goods, where we will share with the people around us, to the community, and celebrate God's goodness.
We all have so much to be thankful for. I was so grateful this morning that I woke up in a dry home and I've got food in the cupboards. There are many people in our community that, especially this winter, need the kind of help that we're able to offer together. What a brilliant thing to do. And I would love to see this become an annual event. So massive thanks to Enoch and to the One Vision team, but actually everyone involved in this is keeping humble in their approach to this, that we might do something that really benefits our town. So God bless Watford and God bless all those who are taking part in this today. Hope to see you next year.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May the peace and blessings of Allah be upon you all. My name is Shazeb Atta. I am the Imam for the Watford mission, and it's a pleasure to be here at the Harvest event. I think events like this promote unity within the community, and it's fundamental for all of us, regardless of creed or race, to be here and represent our different communities and religions. Now, the motto for the Ahmadiyya Muslim community is love for all, hatred for none. And that is why His Holiness, our leader, Hazrat Mirza Masroor Ahmad, may Allah strengthen his hand, has always instructed us as Imams and followers of the Ahmadiyya Muslim community to make sure we endeavor and make ourselves proactive in regard to serving humanity. And that is why, as I stated, our motto is love for all, hatred for none. And with regards to the Ahmadiyya Muslim community, we also have our charity, which is Humanity First, which just underlines the bare significance for serving humanity. And it would be an honor and a privilege to be invited here again whenever Harvest endeavors to make this event in the coming future. And I'd like to thank the organizers for inviting us all. Thank you very much.
It's fantastic to be back here at Stanborough Park Church with One Vision, who are making a massive difference to Watford at the moment, helping those most in need in our town. And today is Harvest. And to me, Harvest reminds me of times at school, my children at school. It's a time of thanksgiving and of celebrating the harvest. And we've got a fantastic harvest here today. People being very, very generous in Watford, bringing their gifts so that we can take those to families that are most in need. So please do continue to support One Vision and the work that they're doing. We know that times are tough, but the generosity of our town has been phenomenal, and that together we're going to get through this. Thanks very much.
I'm delighted to be here at Stanborough Park today on Harvest Day. Harvest Day obviously is our opportunity to thank the Lord for everything that we get, at least those of us who get it. But for us, it's also a way of reaching out and helping those who don't have enough for whatever reasons. One Vision has been a great stepping stone in terms of reaching out to the people, and we've taken this opportunity of the lockdown to actually spread the Harvest Festival to the wider community. So we've got people from right across Watford today bringing the products and dropping them. I hope this is something we'll be able to do next year and the year after, weather permitting.
Thanksgiving for all the different blessings, even in these difficult times. And I believe that this should be something, and we're going to work on this, something that we should do every year. And possibly even through the year, still have different moments where we have this form of thanksgiving and sharing with our community. It reminds me of something that I just read the other day, the idea that the Zulus apparently really brought forward in the African tribes, the idea of Ubuntu. Ubuntu, which means like family, like relationship, where it says like, I am because we are. We are a community. We're not people to be on our own. We're supposed to look after one another and take care for one another. And that is what this beautiful Harvest Festival will do again this year. And so do join in wherever you can through this new year. And we hope again next year that we'll do this with even better weather.
On behalf of Watford Moves today, we've done a boot camp session in Castleberry Park, and wonderful people donate some food for the One Vision charity. It's amazing work. Excellent what's happening, all the charities together helping out Watford. Can't wait to see you all and for more events like this to happen.
It's great to be here. I know the weather's not great, but today it's an important day. It's the harvest, and it's all communities coming together really, helping with this Harvest Festival. Originally, our family background, we are farmers as well, and we understand how important farmers are, and actually helping society and communities and bringing food together. So it's an opportunity for all of us to actually be part of this as well. And hopefully this can be an annual event that we help out from the point of view from Watford Interfaith Association and also One Vision as well.
Today is such an important day for us all, and especially for the youth to get involved, donate some food, and yeah, just be happy. But definitely would love to see One Vision doing this annually, and our support is always there.
And also the fact that food brings people together, so let's bring Watford together and also be part of this One Vision project as well. Thank you.
I think there's something really important about the principles of a harvest, which are ultimately about bringing communities together, traditionally in fields to gather food, in this instance to gather food in what we're doing today. But we've seen this throughout the community, throughout the past few months. And as I've said in Parliament, the challenge of COVID is that it brought and descended darkness upon us all. But what we've seen are beacons of light. And those beacons of light have been the volunteers, have been the community groups, have been the people across Watford and across the country who have shone brightly. And I believe the light is beating the dark in this particular instance. So I look forward to joining with One Vision, with the groups here, with all of you over the coming weeks, months, as I have done over the past year, every week, to help support you. And I look forward to coming next year, the year after, and for many, many years to come to help bring the community together. So thank you to One Vision, thank you to all involved in the harvest, and thank you to Watford for everything you do.
Thank you very much for One Vision to organize such a wonderful Harvest Day, food collection day on a Sunday. And thank you for everybody's effort and, more importantly, the contribution of our Watford community to bring all this food which will go to all the household in need. So once again, thank you. For me, Harvest, obviously we are here to celebrate Harvest Festival, but as you probably can guess, I am from India. And in India, we have Harvest Festival as well. It's called different, but it is actually the Thanksgiving for the food the Lord gives us. That is the Harvest Festival. Long may it continue, and One Vision. This is obviously our joint effort for, at least as far as I know, for the first time. But let's hope this becomes a real annual event. We all come together, all the communities of Watford come together. We obviously join in, celebrate the Harvest Festival, collect all this food which will go to all the needy households living in Watford, and all of us work together for the community we live in Watford.
Thank you so much to One Vision, to Enoch and the team for this wonderful programme today. Thank you for all the people that came out to donate to Watford's community. Thank you for all the volunteers who were out here in the rain, who got soaking wet but persevered through it all.
I'm Jawad from Ahmadiyya Muslim community, and I have my brothers and friends with me from the community. We are going through a challenging time, and we need to stay together to work together. And it's been a great day today. All the donation we are receiving from the community it's massively impressive. And we just want to say thank you so much to One Vision for having this opportunity and the great collaboration. We believe love for all and hatred for none. And I think there will be more opportunities for us to work together, to stay together. Thank you so much.
I'd like to say a huge thank you to all of our donators today to the One Vision first inaugural harvest. We're hoping to make this a yearly event. And as you know, I sit here and head up the hub. We've been doing this for 6 months, and it gives me great pleasure to hold fresh vegetables in my hand because we rarely see them. And looking around me, there is such a selection of fruit and vegetables to give to our community this week. Thank you so much.
This is what community bringing together for One Vision is. So I thank all the interfaith associations, community leaders, and anyone who came and volunteered here in Watford today in Stamborough Park, supporting One Vision project to deliver this harvest event.
What a wonderful day it is, friends. Not only have we received showers of blessings from above, but so many wonderful people have joined us, and we thank you for that. As schools, unfortunately, and churches are not able to celebrate harvest for obvious reasons this year, it's wonderful that we could all come together as a community to deliver this food. Civic leaders, the MP, the mayor, the church leaders, the High Sheriff, and so many others that have turned up, and wonderful volunteers and generous donors that have come along. We thank you so much for doing so. Let's make this an annual event. Let's do this again. One Vision. Together, we're all stronger. So please join us again. Many thanks to you all. Blessings.